हेलो भ्युअर्स, सबैजनालाई नमस्कार है। फेरि पनि म एउटा नयाँ भिडियो लिएर आइरहेको छु तपाईहरु समक्ष। मेरो नाम चाहिँ हो नीरज तामाङ अनि आई वुड लाइक टु वेलकम एभ्रीवन इन माई युट्युब च्यानल द्याट इज NIROJNA'S ट्युटोरियल राइट। सो धेरै दिन अगाडि मलाई युट्युब यो भिडियो बनाउँदै गर्दाखेरि मलाई एउटा फिलिङ आएको थियो क्या, मलाई एउटा इच्छा जागेको थियो। त्यो इच्छा चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि म एउटा स्कुल टिचर हुनुको साथसाथमा एउटा अफलाइन ट्युसन पनि प्रोभाइड गर्छु है। अनि मेरो ट्युसन रुम तपाईहरुलाई देखाउन इच्छा लागेको थियो है, म देखाउँदै छु है त। तपाईहरु हेर्नुस् होला, मेरो चाहिँ यो चाहिँ डेस्क बेन्चहरु छ है। रुम ठुलो छ, लामो छ अनि नानीहरु यहाँनिर मेरो लगभग 22 जना 24 जना अट्ने क्यापासिटी छ है। अनि यो चाहिँ मेरो व्हाइट बोर्ड है। अब यो त बुझिहाल्नुहुन्छ होला के हो है, मेरो क्यामेरा स्ट्यान्ड, यसलाई युज गरेर है भिडियो बनाइन्छ। अनि यत्रो छ मेरो रुम, के गर्नु है, दुःख सुख चलिरहेको छ। नानीहरु पनि छ अहिले है, 25-30 जना जस्तो छ। र आजको भिडियो तपाईहरुलाई मेरो भिडियोको टपिक छ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन। टुडे आई विल टक अबाउट क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन एन्ड कसरी सल्भ गर्नुपर्ने है, कसरी फ्याक्टराइज गर्नुपर्ने। देयर आर टु डिफरेन्ट मेथड्स टु फ्याक्टराइज है, 2-3 डिफरेन्ट मेथड्स। त्यो सबै मेथड्सहरु बारे चर्चा गरौँ है त। फेरि पनि सबैजनालाई नमस्कार है। त्यो नमस्कार। अनि भिडियो सुरु गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि तपाईहरुसँग माफी पनि पहिल्यै माग्दछु, किन भन्दाखेरि मेरो क्यामेराको आज अलिकति डिस्टर्ब गरिरहेको छ। क्यामेराले अलिक ब्लर भइरहेको छ भिडियो है। तर पनि तपाईहरुले माया गरिदिनुहुन्छ भन्ने मलाई पूर्ण आशा छ। भिडियो हेर्दिनुहुन्छ अन्तसम्म भन्ने पनि पूरा आशा छ है। ल सुरु गरौँ है त भिडियो। क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन। There are different types of equations. First we'll talk about the expressions, right? Algebraic expressions. जसले algebraic expression बुझ्छ उसले equation पनि बुझिहाल्छ, right? Algebraic expressions are different types. First one is monomial. Number 2 is binomial. Number 3 is trinomial, and we have multinomial or polynomial. Okay, so monomial means an algebraic expression having only one term. Binomial means an algebraic expression having two terms. Trinomial is an algebraic expression having three terms. And polynomial is an algebraic expression having more than two terms. So these are the algebraic expression. Your algebraic expression, I'll take just an example of trinomial. Say 2x cubed plus 3x plus 6. This is just an algebraic expression. But if we put this equals something, either 0 or any number, this becomes equation. Algebraic equations. So let's talk about equations. Algebraic equations. So equations are also of different varieties. Like if we have only two terms, binomial, say x plus 5 equals 0, and three terms, say x square plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Three terms like x to the 4 terms, x to the power x cubed plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Another equation, say having power 4, 2x to the power 4 plus 3x plus 5 equals 0. We have different types of equations. So I'm going to quadratic equation. Back to quadratic equation. के हुन्छ भने, if I have only one variable in this equation, it is called equation in one variable, right? So let us talk about first equation. In this case, this variable has power 1, only 1. Take sir, if there is no power, we have to understand that there is power 1. So your type of equation the linear equation. This is also an algebraic equation, तर टाइप चाहिँ के भयो लिनियर यदि त्यसको हाईएस्ट पावर कुनै पनि भेरिएबलको हाईएस्ट पावर 1 छ भने. Similarly, in this second equation we have variable x whose powers are, for this x its power is 1, for this x its power is 2, but the degree of this equation becomes 2. That means यसलाई भनिन्छ quadratic equation, जो चाहिँ हामीले आज पढ्दैछौँ. ओके, अनि थर्ड वान छ this 3, among these 3 x's the highest power is 3, so त्यही भएर यसलाई भनिन्छ cubic equation, and similarly it has highest power 4, so it is called biquadratic equation. Right? So today we are discussing about quadratic equation only, so I'll just leave other 3 options. But for your information, number 1, since it is linear, that is x को highest power 1, degree 1 भएकोले गर्दा यो equations, यो type को linear equations बाट x को value खाली एउटा मात्र पाउँछौ, since its power is 1. Similarly, quadratic equation हो भने its degree is 2, so we'll get 2 possible values of x. Similarly, cubic ma degree is 3, therefore we'll get 3 possible values of x, and in biquadratic we'll get 4 possible values of x. Alright, so now let's talk about the quadratic equation ax square plus minus bx plus minus c equals 0, where a, b and c are some constants. Alright, and we have two signs in between a and b, and between c, b and c, they are plus and minus, plus and minus. Okay, so they can be plus only, or they can be minus only, or one can plus, one can be minus, no problem with that. So let's talk about how to find the values of x, that means the roots of the quadratic equation. So there are 2 methods. One is by normal factorization, and another is by using quadratic formula. By using quadratic formula, which is also called Sridhar-Acharya formula. Which was formulated by Sridhar-Acharya, that's why its name is Sridhar-Acharya's formula. Alright, so first I'll try to explain for this factorization method. Alright. Oh, okay, to factorize any quadratic equation, you have to understand this thing. The class process. This is a general quadratic equation. Just my a, b, c is a constant, numbers, but x is a variable, we have to find the value of x. That means roots of the quadratic equation. Here, duita sign plus and minus, here duita sign plus and minus. Alright. So first of all, यो बीचको साइनले हामीलाई केही असर पार्ने वाला छैन. For instance, first step को लागि है, second step को लागि फेरि यो काम लाग्छ, तर first step मा हामीले यो plus minus हेर्दैनौं for factorization process. तर यो साइन के छ, यसले फरक पर्दैन, यसले फरक पार्छ. यो साइन के छ, प्लस छ या माइनस छ, त्यसले एकदमै फरक पार्ने वाला छ. ओके, बुझ्दै जाउँ. पहिला सुरु हामी लियौं ax स्क्वायर, यो प्लस माइनस bx प्लस c भएको एउटा इक्वेसन लियौं. अर्को ax स्क्वायर प्लस माइनस bx माइनस c भएको एउटा इक्वेसन लियौं. ओके, यो भयो एउटा प्लस माइनस भएको जैसे थे एज इट इज, एउटा प्लस c भएको, एउटा माइनस c भएको. सो वी अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड प्लस हुँदा के हुने रहेछ, माइनस हुँदा के हुने रहेछ र कसरी गर्नु पर्यो. सो लेट्स डु इट. फर्स्ट, टु सल्भ दिस टाइप अफ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन, with this coefficient of x square and the constant last part, we have to multiply these two, a into c khojne. Let's multiply them. We'll get certain number, not 0. We'll get some number here. Let's write ac. Okay, and after that we'll find its factors. Say some number into some number should give you AC, and we made different pair of factors whose multiplication gives you AC. But if there is plus in front of C, then you need to put plus here and try to get B, that the value of B, this one. Okay, if यदि minus छ बीचमा भयो भने you just put minus and see where you can get the value of B. Okay, I'll show you with the help of an example. यो केसको लागि I'm writing an equation x square plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Okay, here A is, when you compare with this equation, A becomes 1 because x square ko coefficient is 1, and B is 5, C is 6. Okay, so let's multiply A and C. So that is 1 into 6, which will give you 6. After that, I have to break this into factors, pair of factors. So 1 into 6 gives us 6, 6 into 1 also gives us 6, 2 into 3 gives us 6, and 3 into 2 also gives us 6. Alright, no problem with this. When we multiply this pair, we'll get 6. Now since I have plus here, so I'm going to put plus, 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 plus in between these two numbers. And I'll check where I can get the value of B, that is 5. So can I get 5? No, it is 7. Can I get 5? No, it is also 7. Can I get 5 here? Yes, I can get 5. Can I get 5 here? Yes, of course, I'm getting 5 in two cases. So this is how we have to start the first part. After that, how to solve is rewrite this equation again, but in place of plus, just put a bracket in place of 5 and write this x plus 6 equals 0. Just in place of 5 only, I'm writing something different and other things are as it is. So in place of 5, I can write either 2 plus 3 or I can write 3 plus 2. So whatever among these two, I can write 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2. I'm writing 2 plus 3. Okay, so what to do now? I will just expand this by x. So 2 into x, 2x, plus 3 into x, 3x, plus 6 equals 0. And it is x squared. Among these two, I have to take common now. Common, that is HCF. So I'm taking x common. I'm getting x plus 2 within the bracket. And among these two, I can get 3 as HCF. And it is x plus 2 again in the bracket. Now see, x plus 2 are again same, so I'm taking x plus 2 common again, and from first part I'm getting x, from second part I'm getting 3 equals 0. Now from this part I can easily get the value of x. Alright, I'm writing here how to find the value of x. It is x plus 2 times of x plus 3 equals 0. What I can do is, I'll show you with the help of an example. If there are two numbers a into b, okay, two numbers whose multiplication is giving you 0, a into b is giving you 0. This is just a simple mathematics. So in this case, either a should be 0 and b should not be equal to 0. So that multiplication gives you 0. There is one option. Another option is either a should not be 0, b should be 0. So that multiplication gives you 0. Or the third option is either a is 0 and both a and b is 0. So there are three possible options where I can get a into b equal to 0. So using this concept here, what I can write, either x plus 2 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. Alright, so from here, what I can get x equals minus 2, and from here x equal to minus 3. So this is how we can solve the quadratic equation Second variety of the question is, I'll just drop this. I have no space here. Okay, I'll take another example to explain this thing. So let us take x square plus x minus 6 equals 0. Okay, this is another equation. So where a is 1 because coefficient of x square is 1, b is again 1, c is 6. Okay, so as I said, we have to multiply a and c. Let's multiply a and c. So I am getting 6. So again the factors are 1 into 6, 6 into 1, 2 into 3 and 3 into 2. Now there is minus in front of 6. So what we have to do? We have to put minus, 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 minus. Alright. Now look at the value of b. So what is the value of b? It is 1, not minus 1, only 1. So we have to check where I can get 1. Is it 1 minus 6 1? No, it is minus 5. It is 5. 2 minus 3, most of the time students used to get confusion in this type, 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2. 2 minus 3 is always minus 1 and 3 minus 2 gives you 1. Okay, so we got only one pair in the last examples. We got two options. So here we got only one option, that is 3 minus 2. So basically what we have to do, in place of this one, there is invisible one, x minus 6 equals 0. In place of this, we have to put 3 minus 2. Okay, 3 minus 2 is 1 and 3 into 2 is 6. So and similarly, अघि गरेको जस्तै पाराले हामी सल्भ गर्छौं. 3 into x 3x minus 2 into x 2x minus 6 equals 0. Or taking common from this 2, we are getting x plus 3. Again taking common, that is HCF is minus 2. So it is x plus 3 equals 0. Or x plus 3 and x minus 2 equals 0. Similarly, we have to do either or. So either x plus 3 equals 0 or x minus 2 equals 0. So from here x equals minus 3 and from here x equals 2. So these are the roots of the quadratic equation. Alright, I hope मैले अलिकति केहीहरुसम्म एक्सप्लेन गरे होला जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ है. तपाईहरुलाई कस्तो लाग्छ? भिडियो हेरेर अलिकति मन पर्यो भने लाइक कमेन्ट गरिदिनु होला है. So in the next class, in the next video, I'll make the video on quadratic equation, solving of quadratic equation by using quadratic formula है. आज अलिक धेरै लामो पनि हुन्छ. फेरि हेर्दा हेर्दा अल्छी पनि लाग्ने हुन्छ है. त्यो अल्छी नलागोस्, त्यो क्युरियोसिटी रहिरहोस् अनि तपाईहरुको इच्छा, तपाईहरुको माया, सपोर्ट पनि मेरो भिडियोमा मसँग रहिरहोस् है. त्यही भएर म छोटो छोटो भिडियो बनाउँछु, छोटो छोटो क्लिप्स बनाउँछु. मैले यदि बुझाउन सके भने या अझै मसँग के इम्प्रुभमेन्ट गर्नु छ भने प्लिज कमेन्ट बक्समा लेखिदिनुहोस् है. राम्रो लाग्यो भने पनि लेखिदिनुहोस्. अनि केही इम्प्रुभ गर्नुपर्ने ठाउँ छ भने पनि त्यो पनि लेखिदिनुहोस् भन्दै आजको भिडियो यही अन्त गर्दैछु. थ्यांक यू भेरी मच.